Well, hello to everybody here. It's Teresa Sanderson, and today we're talking about nurses are leaving the bedside and why they are leaving. So as you pop in today, please feel free to say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're catching me on the replay, comment hashtag replay so that I know you stopped by because I love to connect with you. And thank you for being a part of my community. So nurses are leaving the bedside and why they are doing it. Let's just chat about this quickly because I think in light of the global pandemic, we're 2 years into this thing, a little more than 2 years, and nurses are tired, they're frustrated, and they're leaving. In 2022, 38% of nurses have already said, I am leaving the bedside this year. I have decided I am leaving. This is big, big stuff. This is big and it's important. So we've got to do something, wouldn't you agree, to stop the hemorrhaging of nurses leaving the bedside and some leaving the profession altogether. So why are they leaving? For decades, we have worked with chronic nursing shortage, and I can speak to that. I'm a nurse of 31 years, and so I recognize we have worked in a chronic nursing shortage since I began my career 31 years ago. I remember my very first 6 months out of nursing school already, being offered double time shifts, hey, come and get this money, work one extra shift, get double time. And it was always there. And if we continue with what we're doing, it will always be there. So when this happens for nurses, there's a little bit of excitement, right, to be able to earn twice the income for the same amount of work. But at the same time, we are burning the candle at both ends. So when we offer this to our nurses, I think we really need to look hard at that and say, we're not giving them the rest they need to restore themselves and recover and be able to come back, right? So there's that. So this is a big kind of vicious cycle that we've been in for, as I say, decades. I think probably before I became a nurse back in the early 90s, that I'm sure this subject of nursing shortage and patient care ratios and all of these things had been going on long before I became an RN. Other things that are coming up for nurses are lack of life balance and also disappointment in the work environments. So these are big, big things. And many nurses, I surveyed nurses recently, and they cited two things as their biggest reasons for considering leaving the workforce or leaving the bedside. And that is, they said stress and anxiety, high stress, high anxiety, and also, just not feeling, the work environment just being toxic, a toxic area to work in. And so what I see in all this is that two systems are failing in nursing. Two systems are failing that we could all step up and have an impact on these two things to improve the experience that nurses have on a day-to-day basis. And one of those systems is nursing culture, and the other is work environment. So I'm not saying today that I have ideas that'll solve every problem that there is for nurses, but I do know this. I know that when we recruit new nurses and we bring them into the same negative culture and the same poor work environment, we are wasting everybody's time and money. Would you not agree with that? If we bring a brand new beautiful gem of a nurse, who's going to come in and start, and we place that person in a lousy work environment, we're doing no one any favors, because you know what? They're not going to stay. And so it's time that we do something about that. So the reason I wanted to chat with you about this today is to share with you about Nurses Feed Their Young. And Nurses Feed Their Young is a global movement that has just gotten started. I was blessed to have this on my heart for a long, long time. And so I've finally taken the initiative, and with a few peers, we are starting this movement, and it's already got global attention. So we have nurses who are interested in this in India, also in the Bahamas, as well as the United States. I've had some nurses reaching out to me from Africa as well. And so this is a systemic problem for nursing. Would you not agree that people are saying, nurses all over the world are already saying, yes, we need this. So Nurses Feed Their Young is all about taking the old thing that we've always said, that nurses eat their young, and getting nurses to recognize all over the world that we need our young, and finally getting us developed to the point that we can feed and nurture our young. So that's what this is all about. Nurses Feed Their Young is designed to improve professional nursing culture and improve nursing work environments so that we can elevate the patient experience, we can improve nursing retention, quality of care, and all of these wonderful things that will happen. And also we will decrease the stress load of our nurses by being able to communicate with each other in professional ways. So I would love to invite you to one of our informational sessions. If you've not attended one yet, we need every nurse who is passionate about changing the future of nursing and how we behave in nursing for future generations. If that is something that you're passionate about, if you'd like to see an end come to Nurses Eat Their Young and let us transform that into Nurses Feed Their Young, there's a link below this video. Go ahead and click that. You can sign up to join me for an informational session on Thursday evening. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all. Bye.